Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video, this is the included review of Jurassic World Rebirth. So if you haven't seen the spoiler-free review, make sure to check that out. And like my general thoughts on the movie, I really liked it, placed it third in my favorite Jurassic movies, and had some very good scenes in it. But now we will discuss those scenes with spoilers included. So let's just get started with this guy, the Mosasaurus. Though, like, you could just like feel the weight of it on like crashing on the boat. It was so cool, and it just like felt big, like how it was supposed to feel. It felt massive, and yeah, like I'm very surprised with how awesome those scenes were. They really did not hold back with letting us know that the Mosasaurus is not one to play around with. But yeah, it got its scenes which it deserved. However, the Spinosauruses that were alongside it, they didn't, in my opinion, they didn't really get enough screen time. I think they were in a total of 3 scenes, but one scene they were just swimming out in the background, which is a bit unfortunate. Now the T-Rex, which was like, it felt extremely horrifying. Just, you could feel their emotions, the characters' emotions, when they were getting chased by this thing. It was awesome. Like, you could feel the weight of its jaws crashing in the water. And I genuinely expected Xavier to die. I'm surprised he didn't. It maybe would have had a bit of more emotional impact on the story, I feel. For at least his girlfriend, I can't remember her name. But yeah, it only had one scene really, but it was a very, very, very good scene. I'm very glad that they included it in, because this like a T-Rex following a raft is what was in the original Jurassic Park novel, and I'm very glad that they incorporated it into this movie and made the dinosaurs feel dangerous, which I really, really liked. And yeah, I really like this new kind of T-Rex. I like the shorter, stockier build and the jaws. But the thing is, like, in some shots it looked extremely big, and then in some others it looked much smaller. But now we'll move on to the Quetzalcoatlus. So this felt like it felt actually real, like you were trespassing into a bird's nest or something, and the bird was the size of, as I said in the movie, an F-16. But yeah, it felt like I was actually horrified when it grabbed that other mercenary, like that French guy, and just swallowed him whole. That felt insane. That was such a good scene. And when Doctor, I can't remember any of these characters' names. I'll have to do my research again. I completely forgot. But yeah, the doctor with the glasses who works at the museum. My God. Yeah, he, like, when he got tugged down into the cliff, I actually felt very scared for him, and I am glad that he lived, because he's probably one of my favorite characters from that movie. But yeah, this guy, like, it was very cool. Like, his scenes were incredible. I really like those scenes. But now, the D-Rex. Oh my God, this thing was insane. Like, it was insane. when it grabbed that, this is the scene that I was talking about in the spoiler-free review. When I grabbed that helicopter, it made my jaw absolutely drop. Like, I was extremely surprised, and then it grabbed the helicopter and just flung it around like it was a toy. But then again, it's like the T-Rex, where in some shots it looks absolutely massive, but then in some shots it looks smaller. So that bit of inconsistency was a bit weird, but this guy's scenes, they were scary. Like, the Indoraptor was supposed to be like the horror thing, like the horror hybrid, but this is kind of more like a hybrid, because like a more realistic hybrid because of how ugly it is. Like, what are these? But yeah, it felt like big, weighty, ugly. Like, this is what it was supposed to be. And yeah. So when it was following Duncan in the water, I genuinely was thinking, before I watched the movie, I was genuinely thinking that Duncan was gonna die, and when I saw his flare go out, I was actually, oh my gosh, my assumptions were correct, he actually did die. But then he didn't die, which was a bit unfortunate, and it made it feel like no main characters are gonna die, so yeah. I mean, when the Destrosaurus Rex grabbed that guy, grabbed the main villain from the car, that felt really cool. Like, this is a threat right here. Another ending, so one ending, Duncan dies, and then another ending, Duncan leads the Destrosaurus Rex to the beach, to the coastline, and it fights the Spinosaurus pack, the 4 Spinos. That would have been such a cool ending, and like seeing this thing die, but it didn't, so maybe it's setting up for something new, like a show or another movie. Because yeah, these movies make a lot of money, let's be honest, and I won't be surprised if they make another movie, possibly about the D-Rex as well, like continuing on the story. But yeah. Like, when it roared at the raft at the end, I felt like that was an insane roar. That actually kind of shook me because of how loud it was in the cinema. But yeah, that will have to wrap up this review of Jurassic World Rebirth. Reviews of these dinosaur toys will be coming soon in the future, so don't worry about that, guys. Sorry I haven't reviewed them yet, but they will be coming out. I just wanted to put this video out there because I just watched it yesterday, so yeah. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and see you in the next one, Spino Squad. Bye for now.